Getty Epith. Conservatives rely on Arlene Foster's DUP MPs for a working majority in the House of Commons. To Conservatives rely on Arlene Foster's DUP MPs for a working majority in the House of Commons, so must be extraordinarily sensitive to the concerns of their confidence and supply partners. Ms. Foster responded to the EU text on Twitter, writing, "EU draft text is constitutionally unacceptable. The Prime Minister's commitment that HMG, Her Majesty's Government, will not allow any new border in the Irish Sea. Northern Ireland must have unfettered access to GB market." The DUP leader is expected to meet with Chief EU negotiator Michel Barnier next week to discuss Brexit, but her remarks today could threaten hopes of a deal. Ahead of that encounter, Theresa May sought to allay the DUP's fears of trade barriers within the UK during Prime Minister's questions today. In response to a question from David Simpson, the DUP MP for Upper Bann, Mrs May confirmed no UK Prime Minister could ever agree to it internal trade barriers in the UK. The DUP MEP Diane Dodds continues to argue that the draft withdrawal agreement contravenes the spirit of the Belfast Agreement, which they, HMG, claim to uphold in all parts. It remains unclear how the government plans to keep the promise to uphold the Belfast Agreement while also leaving the customs union and soft Brexit. Advocates have seized upon the fact as reason to maintain close economic links with the economic bloc. Meanwhile, without retaining her substantive support from the DUP over Brexit, Theresa May's government would be likely to fall, which could mean no Brexit deal is agreed, or a fresh general election. Disagreement focuses on whether, and in what sectors, the UK should maintain regulatory alignment with the EU, or it should diverge to take back control of laws, trade and tariff schedules. The DUP supports Brexit and leaving the customs union, but will not countenance any parts of the UK ending with different deals. The fear is that Ireland could be bounced into maintaining regulatory alignment to protect the Good Friday Agreement, while the rest of the UK diverges, resulting in a hard border between composite parts of the Union. At Chequers last week, the Brexit War Cabinet agreed to manage ambitious divergence, signalling a desire to diverge. Boris Johnson caused a stir after appearing overnight to hint that there could be some kind of hard border in order to allow Britain to trade freely outside the customs union, and that there exists exaggerated fear of such an outcome. The parliamentary arithmetic is complex, however, now that Anna Soubry tabled an amendment to stay within the customs union. A rebel alliance of pro-EU Tory MPs, including Soubry, Ken Clarke and Nicky Morgan, could team up with the opposition benches to defeat the government. Their aim is to leverage the DUP's desire for a uniform UK-EU deal and the need for a soft border to keep all of Britain inside the customs union, where Britain would be forced to align with EU rules. It is set to be a close vote, meaning that the Arlene Foster and the DUP's support could be decisive when the amendment is